Sup guys, and welcome back to the channel. So my name's Dave and I make content around running, shoe reviews, and my life. So I get asked the question quite a lot. If I could pick one shoe to do it all, which would I pick? And obviously a lot goes into answering that question. There's a lot of different separate factors, but let's entertain the idea. So we are doing things a little different today, and we are putting two top dog contenders head to head against each other to see which will come out on top as the GOAT daily trainer. The first is a shoe that I think most runners would pick if you ask them, and the other one is a bit of an underdog if you ask me, and it probably doesn't get enough credit. I've got with me here the Mizuno Neo Vista and the ASICS Superblast 2, and they're going head to head in a fight to the death. Now, to make this head to head legit, we're gonna go through a bunch of different categories, and then we're gonna be awarding 1 point to the shoe that wins each round. We add it up at the ends, and then we see which one is the GOATed daily trainer. So the categories are price, aesthetics, comfort, easy days, speed work, long runs, durability, and overall versatility. Before we get into it, guys, this is just my own opinion. You may not agree with it. It's all in a bit of fun. I'm gonna try to get down to the facts as much as I can with this, but at the end of the day, it is my opinion. So don't hate me for it. Just try to enjoy the video, would ya? So just as a bit of a precursor, I've run 560 kilometers in the Neo Vistas, and I've run 360 kilometers in the Superblast 2s. So I've definitely worn these. They've been trialed and tested, and they're ready to go head to head. So first category is price, and yeah, not really much to say here. They both are 320 Australian dollars, so exactly the same. So they both get no points to start off the first round. I know it's a boring one, but I just wanted to get it out of the way, you know? So second is aesthetics, and I have to go with the Superblast 2 for this one. It's clean and it's absolutely jeanable. This colorway, it isn't my favorite colorway. I still think this colorway slaps. My favorite colorway is probably it's like a light blue and gray. That is absolutely jeanable. I like the all black. Yeah, there's just an endless amount of colorways that I fuck with. So yeah, I absolutely have to go for the aesthetics. I've got to go for the ASICS Superblast 2, so 1 point to them. Although props to Mizuno for trying. I mean, yeah, it's not the most aesthetic looking shoe. The all blue, it's someone's favorite, just not mine. They did bring out an all black colorway, so there's points to that. But yeah, I just can't give it to the Mizuno. We're giving it to the Superblast. Next one is comfort. So this one was actually quite an easy one to choose between, and I'm going with the Mizuno Neo Vista. All right, so this one I have never had a sore toe, a blister, no problems at all wearing this shoe, and the boot upper on this, it's honestly a dream. You slide it on, you forget you're even wearing a shoe. It just is snug like a bug in a rug around your foot, and yeah, there's honestly nothing better, and it's probably the most comfortable upper that I've ever worn for any shoe, and that's saying something. And keep this on the DL, guys, but I just received a shoe from Mizuno that is just like the Neo Vista, but I think it doesn't have a plate, and the boot is lower. So it's pretty cool. So look forward to a review or a first impressions review coming out maybe the start of December. We'll see. But back to the head-to-head, giving this one to the Mizuno Neo Vista, so it's now 1-1. So the next category is easy days. So which out of the shoes would I reach for when I'm going for an easy day? So usually this is more for comfort and support and protection on sore legs, and I've got to go with the Neo Vista once again. This shoe is the ultimate easy day shoe. The wide base just makes life so easy when you're running easy, makes running easier. And you know, my foot seems to roll in a fair bit, but this wide base just protects my legs. I don't get sore calves. It's just, for me, it's just a dream to run easy in. So I'm going with the Mizuno Neo Vista once again. So right now it is 2 to Mizuno and 1 to ASICS. So the next one is speed days. So which out of the two would I reach for when I'm doing a session, if I had to pick one? So I'm gonna go with the ASICS Superblast for this one. So with it being a little bit firmer, it's actually gonna be a bit more forgiving when you're picking up the paces. It's actually gonna give you a little bit more back because it is a little bit of a firmer foam. I feel like if you were to do some faster stuff in the Neo Vista, you would probably get that sink in feeling just a little bit too much. And out of the two, I think you're just gonna be able to get rolling and pick up the pace a little bit easier in the Superblast 2. Don't quote me, but I think that the Superblast 2 is actually a little bit lighter. So overall, it is just gonna be the better pick for the speed days. So another point for the Superblast 2. So that is 2 to the Superblast and 2 to Mizuno. Okay, so the next category is long run. So which out of the two shoes would I reach for on a long run? This one was a tricky one because I reach for both of the shoes for different kinds of long runs. So if you're looking for a shoe to wear on a long run where you might be sprinkling in a little bit of marathon pace or any sort of tempo work with some reps thrown in, I think that the Superblast 2 is gonna be your pick. Like I said, in the last category, it's a little bit firmer, it's a little bit poppier, it's gonna be a bit more forgiving at the faster paces, and yeah, I think it's just gonna look after you a little bit more. But if you were gonna go for more of a slow long run, so an SLR, I think that the Mizuno is definitely the better option. If you're going for just a slow plod, essentially an extra long easy run, this is gonna be a pick. But overall for the whole category, as a long run shoe, I'd be lying if I didn't pick the ASICS Superblast 2. It's been my go-to for pretty much every Sunday long run, bar a few where I've gone with the Mizuno. But yeah, gonna have to give a point for long runs to the ASICS Superblast 2. So now we are 3 points to ASICS and 2 points to Mizuno. It's getting close. I don't know who's gonna win this. Well, I do because I've actually written it down, but you guys don't know yet. Okay, so the next category is durability, and in my case, I found that the Neo Vista has been incredibly durable over 560 Ks. I mean, just look at this thing. This hasn't been washed. The grip is looking tasty. There is no signs of really wear in the upper at all. The boot upper I thought would stretch over time, but it's just as snug as always. 560 Ks in and there's no slowing down. I would not be surprised if this thing makes it to 1,000 Ks and I just retire it due to wanting to wear another shoe, not because of usability. I just think this thing will go the distance. In saying that, the Superblast 2 is super durable. It's one of the more durable shoes that I own, especially out of the daily trainers. And if you look at here, I mean, it's done, 200, just under 200 Ks less than the Neo Vista. But yeah, this thing is looking just as good, to be honest. The only reason I'm going with Mizuno is because the proof's in the pudding. 560 Ks in, it's looking good, so I'm gonna have to go with it. But yeah, for the Superblast, I can see a similar trajectory. The only thing is I've heard or I've seen online a few people have had the rubber actually come off here after only a couple of 100 Ks. Could be how they run, could be how they treat the shoes. I don't know, but yeah, I guess it didn't happen to me, so I shouldn't really speak on it. So just pretend I didn't say that, actually. But ultimately, I've got to give the points to Mizuno. So that is 3 for the Neo Vista, 3 points, and 3 points for the Superblast 2. Damn, this is getting close. We're getting into the final category now. So the last category is overall versatility, which basically takes us back to the original question that prompted this whole video. If I had to pick one shoe to do it all, which shoe would I pick? All of the other categories were just a long-winded answer to get us to this point of the video. Which would I pick? And I have my answer. Being that you can take the Neo Vista on pretty much any run, any distance, any speed, and be happy with the performance that you get. You can run easy, fast, long, and all while being very, very comfortable. It's durable, it's gonna go the miles. I have to go with the Mizuno Neo Vista to win the battle. It gets the final point for overall versatility, which means that the Mizuno Neo Vista is the winner of this head-to-head battle. It's the shoe that I find myself reaching for almost daily. I wear it for my easy runs, I wear it for my warm-ups and cooldowns, before and after sessions. If I could pick one shoe to do it all, this is what I would pick. So Mizuno is the winner, 4 points to 3. It was an epic battle. Unfortunately, the Superblast were a close second, losing by only 1 point. But ultimately, they bravely lost their life in this epic battle. All jokes aside, these are both amazing shoes, and I'd honestly be so happy with either of these shoes to be the one shoe that does it all. Let me know in the comments down below what shoe you would pick. Basically, think of it as what shoe would you take on holidays, a holiday that you're never coming back from and there's no running stores over there. What shoe are you gonna pick? But that is going to conclude the epic battle that was the Neo Vista versus the Superblast 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, make sure you give this video a like or subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Share this video with your running buddies or anyone that you think would enjoy it. And once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.